All right, welcome back. You're watching Liquid Lunch on Biz TV. I'm John Tobacco, and we're just breezing through hour two. A couple great guests coming up to wrap up this Woman Wednesday. Dr. Louisa Petrie is going to join us in a little bit. She's awesome. She's a cardiologist. She's studying the effects of coronavirus, and she's with us all the time. And by the looks of her Instagram page, she's quite the ballroom dancer, might I add.
Is that right?
And Loren Conlon's going to join us a little later on. She's our entertainment correspondent and the host of the Red Carpet Rendezvous podcast, and not quite as good a guest as her husband, might I add.
Well, they're both great, honestly. They're both
Her
great
husband,
at what
I
they
thought,
do.
was really good, and I'm trying to get some business going with him because he's a very
I
bright
see.
fellow.
Therein lies the praise. But it is interesting, and I hope we can bring this up with her, but maybe not. They canceled Cops, the TV show Cops, right?
Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
But the interesting thing about that story is the biggest news for me was that Cops was still on the air. I had no idea.
Yeah,
I'm serious. I had no idea the Cops was still on the air. I thought that went off the air 15 years ago. No, I'm not joking. I'm not being sticky. I honestly thought that show was off the air a long time ago. And now that
I'm watching Cops for like supposedly I just heard it's on for 31 years.
Yeah.
I'm watching Cops for like the last 10 years at like 2 in the morning, thinking this is a rerun from the
apparently,
80s.
yeah.
Apparently it's still on. Okay, but whatever.
But
did I mention I shot 90 today?
I heard about that. You're very proud of that.
Right.
God bless you.
I'm sorry. I hate to mix in my personal golf score with the cancellation of Cops,
no,
but I shot 90. I should have shot 85, but I sucked on the back nine.
Well,
but I had great playing partners today. Ray Mazzucci was with me, Anthony Batista was with me, and I actually won $1.
nice. Congratulations.
That's right.
Well, don't spend it all in one place. I came to the studio this morning and I put in my IFB here. These little earpieces that we have, and I find that my earpiece is it's clearly discolored with earwax, and I'm only hoping that this is the same earpiece that I had last Wednesday and that it's my earwax, because otherwise, I mean, I love you, John, but I don't necessarily want your earwax in my ear, and I have serious questions in a post-corona world, or in actually
I wonder if the earwax is transmittable. I mean, we're only a foot apart.
I mean, it raises some questions. If we're not disinfecting earpieces.
Here's the thing, okay?
What kind of precautions are we taking?
I've been locked in this friggin' house in the Corona Bunker studio for almost 3 months now, okay? I got the same earpiece every day that I'm working with.
Oh,
Here
you do?
it is.
So this is somebody,
okay?
Hopefully this is
mine. And the last thing I want is any of your crusty earwax in my ear.
Hopefully
no other guests have been here since you were here last week, and it's your earwax. So thank you for telling our whole audience that you have earwax.
Well, I do. I'm coming clean. I confess everything.
Frank, what else? Well, give me some breaking news.
All right. Well, the Minneapolis police chief is breaking off union talks after George Floyd's death. The Minneapolis police chief said he's pulling out of contracts negotiations with the city's police union, saying the department needs, quote, transformational reform and more authority to deal with rogue cops. The chief said the moves needed to start regaining the trust of the community, and he acknowledged it's going to be a heavy lift. So he said he wants an outside firm to come in and maintain real-time data to track officers' performance and help increase department accountability.
Yeah, okay. So let's break off talks with the union. Want to know something? Pat Lynch, PBA, I know him. The guy yesterday from the State Patrolman Benevolent Association. You guys should go on strike. It's the perfect time right now to go on strike and tell all these mutt sanctuary city mayors that you're not coming to work. Have a sick out. We had, I think, 39 cops died from COVID. Now cops are getting smashed in the face with bricks. They're getting hit over the head. A cop pushes a protester in New York, and Warren Wilhelm, a.k.a. Bill de Blasio, suspends the cop, okay? At the same time, you got kids spray painting a Roman Catholic church, like a piece of like New York and global landmark, St. Patrick's Cathedral, spray painting it. We got a picture of him. And Cyrus Vance, this miserable DA, decides he's not gonna press any charges against
Well,
kids who are defacing a church.
Let me part company from you in that I don't think any police officers, especially in New York, should be going and taking sick days when they're not sick. I think
do.
the men and women of the NYPD should, in spite of what the city's leadership is telling them, they should still continue to show up for work and do the best job they can. I know I, as someone that enjoys living here relatively peacefully, will be grateful for your service, and I think a lot of other New Yorkers will too. Please don't take John's advice and
No, well,
participate in
you
this
know,
job.
because sometimes in a negotiation, and we got a lot of entrepreneurs who watch, sometimes in a negotiation, I've talked about this before, you got to do something that totally spins the head of the other side. Like, oh, wow, I never saw that coming. And right now, when cops are under fire, and now the mayor is saying he's breaking off talks with the union should turn around and take proactive action. Say, you know what? We're breaking off talks with you, and we're going to take a week off. Call us when you're done with your little riots and everything, and we'll come back to the bargaining table. And I bet you most of these liberal muckety mucks who've been, you know, in the political life their whole life, they probably won't even know how to negotiate like that. But we'll take a quick break, just 2 cents from me. Come back right after this with Dr. Louisa Petrie, who's going to talk to us about